pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. We're set for football, and we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you were playing this week or not, if you were the head coach.
Yeah, they got the win.
They have the win, so you're going to give them another chance?
Give them another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. They'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Quick throw there is incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
3rd and 4.
Come on.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Brewer. They'll set up his screen to Carter. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Brewer. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Carter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Operating from the gun. Brewer. Now a run here up. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 points the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. Yellow, 22.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Austin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 14.
At the 41-yard line.
Check. Ready. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Let's go now.
The 40-yard
Ready.
line.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 set.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he finds Austin complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, Savage. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Opposite. Let's go. Red. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Savage. And he stopped immediately there.
Taken down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Set punt.
At the 23-yard
10
line.
black. Punt.
Looking to throw. Wise. He finds his man. Complete. That's Austin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Punt.
Back to throw. Wise. He finds his man. Complete. It's Austin. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
4th down and 1.
Down. Blue. 32. Set. Punt.
Looking to throw. Wise. He finds his man. Complete. That's Austin. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Check.
Off the play fake. Brewer. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Carter straight ahead. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
A loss of the guard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Brewer. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Past the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds as it's an enormous play there on the final snap of this first quarter. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Check what? Set hut. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have...
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It was through an opening, and there he goes.
Well, that 2-point attempt fell due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
A gain of 7 results in a 1st down.
They give up the middle to Carter. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Brewer bulldozes past him. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Brewer. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick here is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
On the double.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Set. Ready. Red. 38.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Yeah, he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ready.
It's second and 8.
52. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Check right.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Down. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Let's go
line.
now. Set.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60. Set.
Looking to throw. Wise. He finds his man. Complete. That's Austin. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Third and 4.
Here we go. Set. Black 40. Cut.
Back to throw. Wise. Austin is there and brings in another one. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Opposite. Green. Come on. Set. Red. 38. Set.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Quick.
second
Yellow.
and
Let's
7.
go. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
That's good. We're up first down.
Black swap.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two.
Here we go.
Will line up for a 2-point.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Operating from the gun, Brewer. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
19, Charger, 19. Ready, go.
Off play action, Brewer. Throw right side, taken by Sanders. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
18.
Back to throw again. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
On fourth down, Brewer. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
Red, 10 black. 10.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Here we go. Red, yellow, black, 95. Hut.
Off the play fake. Wise. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Brewer. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sent back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Off the right side here, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready. Rail. 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Off play action. Wise. Austin brings in the quick throw. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So these 2 teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys were set up shop at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you can see finding the end zone hasn't been much of a problem for him. He enters his final week of the season as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. These 2 teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Black. 95. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Here we go. Set. 60 ready. Set.
On first down, Savage. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
Blue
8.
check. 10 black. Hut.
They'll try and run up the gut with Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Smith red. Here we go. 50. Green. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Now Carter to start the drive. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Brewer. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 15. Result is a first down.
Looking to throw. Brewer completing it to the right side. Johnson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Off play action. Brewer. And that one to the right side and incomplete. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week, so we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And taken down just shy of the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Set, ready. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
First down.
Check pitch.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Come on,
line.
set. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Savage. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He was tackled at the
Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Blue, ready.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
50, green, set.
Up the middle they go. Savage. Yeah, pretty good burst right there as they take this down to the 33. 138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Set.
Up the middle with Gurley. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Switch, yellow. Yellow. Hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Black swap. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
2nd and goal.
Ready.
Hut, hut.
Gurley. Touchdown. touchdown. So the record safely in his pocket. Now it's a question of how high can he go. He's just become the first ever, Charles, to score 30 times in a single season.
Well, let's certainly savor this moment. The first time ever, as you just noted, that someone has hit 30. What a ride this has been.
Check.
The offense will line up for a
Yellow.
two-point conversion.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Needed a couple yards for the two-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. Brewer. Throw right side complete to Carter. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. Brewer. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And on now is the punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now Austin. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 168 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. On 3rd down, Savage. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Black swap. Here we go. Here we go. Black.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Set, hut. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Wise. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Brewer. And Sanders has got it complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's
Ready.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Back to throw. Brewer. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Here now, 2nd and 4.
at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Brewer. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The offense on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
4 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Brewer. He'll try and do this himself. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Roll! 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
The tight end in motion right. Off the bootleg. Brewer. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Hey.
Running left on the handoff, Carter. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and 13.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Brewer. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is right through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 60 red, 60 set.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go, set. 52 blue.
Back to throw. Wise. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Going to be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Brewer. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off play action. Brewer. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Now a 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap and a give to Carter. And some space here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Carter. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Brewer. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. A handoff for Carter. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one a first down pickup of 8.
No, no.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down.
No, no.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
At the 13-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10.
Okay, ready.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Brewer. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to retake the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Ready.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Looking to throw. Wise. He finds his man. Complete. It's Austin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Down. 10 flat. Ready.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all of their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Shoves him aside. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with under 1 minute to go now in the football game.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go again with Carter. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law. And it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. This is 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Set, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
16 at the
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken